What's goody? What is wrong with my trading view though? Oh, I. Let's see. Do we get a setup today, bro? Hopefully. But as usual, I ain't gonna force shit. You already know. Ooh, I like this buy side that we have. Actually, kind of like that shit. Ooh. Ooh, I also like this low here. This is a model already like trending this place. This is a model I trade, but it's something that we really gotta be careful at. Let's just see. I'm trying to make an analysis. Let me open my stream. Boom. I like that shit. Boomsies. Bro, bots reached my post. I don't know how, but bots reached my post. Let me post this on my streams. Yes, sir. Bots reach my post. I look at this shit, bro. These are own bots. I don't know how these guys reach my fucking post, bro. But it's fine for me. Like these guys are yeah, are just pushing my clips harder, so that's fine for me, I guess. So what do we have? Let's see. Euro, I do really like. I like some shorts though. Do we wanna like? It's questionable or what we wanna do. Let me remove the executions. The thing is, did we mitigate this 4 hour right there? We did mitigate it. So we might see some bullish intent of that shit right there, and we also kind of are taking this as support. Yo, bro, yo, 6 was good. That's weird. Let's think. Even for buys, we have this breaker here. Like, yeah, I just kind of iffy here. I feel like it's more likely to just hold this order buy lower. But do we want to trade lower? Nah. And two, sell side getting taken and for our VG getting mitigated. Not really want to do that shit. It's probably we want to short though here. I think shorting here is decent on you towards this 4 hour. Already mitigated multiple times. I think it's not really gonna be a problem reaching here. Probably this is our draw. The small yeah, we're gonna see. Trending displays. This already a model I trade. Let's see if I can show it, but my notion's always fucking up. I don't know why. I have to close it first before opening. Let me see. Trending displays. Where's that shit? Look. Oh shit. Yeah, but I mean this is very lower time frame, but it's essentially when Asia just displaces pre-London and London open just retraces, and then we see a continuation lower. And to sell side, so Geo probably, yeah, I'm pretty willing to be trading Geo, but we need to see a very deep retracement, and we definitely need to see like a liquidity raid or some shit. We definitely need to see a liquidity here. I wouldn't prefer buying though. This order block looks very strong. It looks like it's gonna hold lower. Do we want to trade lower? Probably not. We do have the sell side here, which is interesting, but I wouldn't really take my chances on just reaching lower. Let's see AU. He's also pre-bearish, and we do have that really clean sell side. We did barely take this. Let's see, like in terms of structure. Yeah, Asia's not really looking that great though, sadly, but I would see us continue lower here. We're gonna see. It doesn't look that great. What is this? Dark blue. Shut the fuck up, bruh. Like, get the fuck out of my way. Yeah, Asia's not looking that great here. It's not looking that great. Whoa. Whoa. We do have massive buy side liquidity getting raided here. But it's still, bruh. It's still like very consolidative, and for us to be trading here, we need to see this inversion complete, and it's very highly resistant, bro. Very highly resistant. Let's see here. We do have this, which can be definitely a good area to look to get broken. Also, we do have this inversion. I feel like this is one of the trades that look good for today. if we break this, where are we reaching? Probably towards this high. I would target this, but yeah, I probably DAX is one of the best pairs today. Like if we inverse this shit, breakout, retest, target this. Slightly risky because liquidity is indeed taken here, but I don't think it would be a problem though. It shouldn't be. Maybe even this 1 hour AVG is just better to target it. Yeah, this looks pretty solid on being bullish. It's just that, yeah, we are reaching highly resistant prices, but I feel like for this move we should be fine. And G would definitely towards the slow, shouldn't really be a problem too much. I see UJ is pretty bullish. Pretty bullish. We did take, like, we have a lot of highs getting taken here, and it's very strong movement higher. Where is this coming from exactly? I don't know. We have this big ass hourly. Yeah, I feel like UJ here is also pretty fine. We have a lot of buy side here on Asian highs as well. Okay, so UJ, GU, and DAX pretty much. Euro, hell no. Hell nah. AUDUSD, hell nah. It looks pretty fucking bad unless, I don't know, we see like a very deep retracement. Even with that, UK looks good for a potential like buy side liquidity rate into continuations lower, but it's just very much highly resistant. So we're looking at this UK trade looks fine. I don't know about liquidity though. Yeah, we're gonna see. I'm thinking what is the best. Probably UJ is clean. UJ is clean because we're just coming off a 4 hour gap, like it's clear continuations higher. We came 4 hour like massive sell side liquidity rate, 4 hour inverse, 4 hour gap here. We should just be continuing higher probably towards these highs on terms of higher time frame. Right, lower time frame we have an hourly inversion, which is, yeah, in this case we're using hourly because then the 50 minutes not really present. So yeah, I think this trade should be fine though. We're gonna see. We're gonna see not very great setups, I would say that. I can't say I really like the setups today, but we're gonna see. Here we definitely need, on here we need a deep retracing. We need to see a sell side, like a buy side liquidity rate, my bad. We need to see some shit like this for me to be trading this, because why? Because in ranges like this it's too voided. It's too voided, so we need to see structure. We need to see something that shows us that, yeah, we're actually holding that big ass gap. So not that great though. Not that great. No, not that great of a setup, but we're gonna see. We have a lot of targets here. We have this, and we have these equal highs here. I don't know, these equal highs do look kind of weird though. I would still choose to target that hourly AVG as a first target. We're gonna see. Also like this big ass 50 minute with another 50 minute. Yeah, it's a good overlap here. So yeah, probably DAX is the most quality, even though draw is not that clear. I mean, it is pretty clear. We should be reaching, I think, towards range highs. Let's see lower time frame, how are we behaving. Let me just see like an initiation, retracement, and that shit. We gonna see. I'm just making kind of a plan here. Not the greatest setups, and I don't want to force as usual, right? So unless I see something really clear, and like this is not, like this context doesn't make me say, oh yeah, I'm trading this is a good day. Nah, it doesn't really make me feel that. So even if it means today no setup as well, I'm not gonna force anything, because forced trades only push me away from profitability. So it's not really a point in forcing though. We're gonna see here. Still, even though slightly weird though, I see us holding the supply. This is not the classic equal highs. I wouldn't call this low resistance, or I wouldn't even use that as a draw. It kind of looks like a supply because it did raid all these wicks here. But we're gonna see. In terms of higher time frame, I think DAX is looking solid on being bullish as well. Yeah, we just came off this range low. This is some sort of order block inversed. We tested here this inversion, and now we're also closing above this, and we should be reaching here, but oh no, this is a highly resistant area. We are risky on building some bearish intent from here and continuing holding lower, but we'll see. I'm not looking to force, so I have to see something really clear, otherwise I am forcing. And UJ probably too overextended. And I have a feeling that we're just gonna hold this wick as draw, and we're just gonna continue being bearish. But yeah, not looking great even today, sadly. we're gonna see. I'm probably watching this, but it doesn't inspire a lot of confidence context. So I'm gonna take a 5 minute break as usual before London Open. Gonna smoke. Gonna be ready to see, but I don't know how the market is looking here. I don't like it. So unless I see something like says, oh yeah, this shit is flying, I ain't trading, bruh. Cause it's not worth it. It's better off to wait. To be honest. Yo, I don't know if I'm trading this shit, bro. Any setup? Kind of looks like it, but they're iffy. Like this setup looks decent, but I don't know. I don't like it. For some reason, intuition is telling me to stay out. So probably will listen to it unless I see. Like I'm thinking like unless I see something really clear, like seeing some like lower time frame liquidity getting generated, probably not gonna take this. It's very overextended, one reason. Second reason, we're in very highly resistant areas, and this is where we see there's still a lot of sell orders present here. Like, these are where hedge funds sold, so it's a very high chance that they are going to protect their position, and we see a bit of a reaction out of this consolidation. So I'm really not that confident that we're gonna buy here. It's very, very overextended, so it's just a force trade. So as usual, you know, I don't force trades, so not gonna force anything here. Probably not. Geo, I do like Geo, but we need to see structure. UJ looks a bit more decent. UJ looks a bit more decent, but again, we came off a buy sell liquidity rate here, which is not necessarily something I like, but we're gonna see if we initiate this. Already, like, this bearish gap looks like it's gonna hold bearish in 10, like straight out the bat from here. It looks like the reverse. So yeah, the only way pretty much is GU. Let's see. I'm gonna see how DAX behaves, but there's very low chances I'm gonna trade this shit. It's just, yeah, even if we have this higher time frame draw, I don't like it. I don't like it. If it would have been like only this price action and we wouldn't have all this big ass consolidation, maybe I would trade it. But like this, I've got many times stopped out because of this. Because always, like, win rate goes down significantly when you're trading in highly resistant areas, right? This is definitely a pretty good definition of a highly resistant area. We see a big ass consolidation, so it's more likely actually that we sell off here than buy. So why would I trade? Yeah, hell no. Even though I didn't have a trade for the past few days, and it's slightly annoying, I know that by me forcing, I'm not gonna solve anything, just hinder my progress. I'm just gonna push, I'm just gonna lose for no fucking reason by forcing a trade. So it's just about really staying patient here. I don't want to see this, like, if we actually inverse this might be decent. Yeah, this might be decent. If I actually inverse this can be like straight out a limit, like a market, my bad, like a 1.2. So we gonna see, and we gonna see. This looks decent. This looks probably the most decent out of them all, because we have this really nice liquidity. We have very strong higher time frame. Now we just look to target Asian highs. But yeah, we need to see a strong close above. Still not the greatest conditions, but we're gonna see. And June needs to come here. That's my only way. I don't know though. I don't like these setups. They're making me uncomfortable, and when I feel like getting uncomfortable, it means it's a force trade. I'm not scared of money. I'm not scared of losing, but I'm scared of taking bad fucking trades. And we did reject here, so we kind of need to wait that closure above. Yeah, it looks like shit, bro. It's annoying, but it is what it is, right?
Whereabouts tech? My work is easy because I...
Excuse my random YouTube videos. Yeah. Better to sit on the bench than force a bad trade, or a low probability trade, to be honest. Still New York to be present, so yeah. This looks decent, bruh, but I don't trust it though. Strong higher time frame, but look at this, we're still rejecting that hourly, so we're gonna see. Yeah, it's making me extremely uncomfortable, and I'm not gonna take this shit, bro. Let me think about this trade, if it's worth it. We did come with really nice mitigation here on this order block, and now we kind of are confirming that close above, but on a buy side liquidity rate, I don't know. Good inversion here, good gap. Yeah, it's decent actually, and the stop loss is pretty well protected. If we come in, like, if we put it below here, it's pretty well protected. Let me think about this. It's actually decent because we have really nice buy side here, but yeah, we need to see that close. I'm drinking some water. It keeps rejecting that. This is decent if we actually break though. It's not bad, but we need to break. Like, that's when we get the point of no return, when we actually close above this inverse and initiate. It pretty much means we're reaching into those Asian highs though. It's nice liquidity that we have here. Nice draw compared to, yeah, see, DAX is actually massively reacting bearish. So not even an opportunity to show here for us to get stopped out, but yeah. We do have like Asian highs, like Asian liquidity now. on this, but still, you already reached lower, so this is probably I don't know why I feel iffy about this trade. Maybe it's just my random anxiety, but I don't know, probably because of draw getting taken though. And also, again, highly resistant areas. Look at this consolidation. This is a very strong consolidation. So, I'm probably not going to be trading this neither. It's just context. You have any setup yet was not on the stream? No, I don't really. I mean, this is a setup, but I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like this shit. Again, context. Like, context makes a huge fucking difference on force trades. That's one thing where you can actually identify low probability setups in context. And here, context is pretty fucking bad because we rated buy side not only here, but also on this wick. Should prop trade? Yeah, probably demo traded. Yeah. Demo traded, I'm down, but I don't like this. I prefer sitting on the bench. I don't force trades. That's part of my identity now. And I know that's how I got to this point. That's how I reached this huge win rate that I have until now. Is by not forcing trades. So I'm not going to stop doing that right now. But it was not... it probably isn't a bad trade though, but I just don't like it. I prefer sitting on the bench. I really prefer sitting on the bench here. Because of context, like, it's just likely that we actually do this shit and just reject. But I don't know, maybe I'm like overthinking, but I just don't like this shit. It's too shallow. There's a lot of iffy things about this. Like, higher time frame is good and shit, but it's just a lot of you don't like. What do you mean? I have only funded next. I only have this account, and I have my personal. I only have this fresh phase 2, but and I have my personal account, but this is a dog shit trade even for my personal. Like, I'm not trading, like, yeah, I'm not trolling on the personal either. So yeah, this wouldn't really be a valid trade neither though, because we barely close above this inversion. Yeah, not a cheap. Maybe like if we get like some lower time frame influence, like some shit like this, and then I see another entry, then I might consider it. But like this, I just see this fractal high and holding lower from here, so it's massively rejecting the top of that. And this high here, yeah, it's just like too iffy, bro. Now we have a buy side liquidity rate, but the thing is due is over again. It reached our buy side or sell side liquidity, so we don't really look like we're gonna have any trades today, sadly. But let's see UK. Oh, I did say UK. Okay, we might have a trade here, but this is slightly iffy as well. I did say this buy side liquidity into this inversion, which looks decent. So one decent setup we might actually have, but the thing is drone liquidity is not that clear. That's the only iffy part about this trade. That drone liquidity is not that clear here. But we're gonna see, because we can use, this is a pretty strong low. So what we usually see of these lows is see that they actually cause a reaction, right? This overall area causes a reaction, clears the orders from here, and then we can actually look to target this king low here. Yeah, this might be decent. This is probably the setup I'm looking to trade. Like, this looks decent compared to the other fucking setup. This actually looks good. This actually looks good. Like, this one keeps fucking rejecting that high there. So yeah, GEO already fucking melted. Euro melted once again. We didn't even see a retracement into that order block. Yeah, just UK definitely, and AU is weird as well. UK definitely, if we even get a retracement, but we should. Buy sell liquidity into inversion, one of my favorite setups. Back tested, yeah, probably, yeah. Prop trade or trade that you don't like. I don't know what you mean those though. We trade with real money, so we allowed to choose. What do you mean, bro? I don't understand what you mean, but yeah, we're gonna do a backtesting session later on. Yeah, I decently like this setup, but draw is slightly iffy, but we're gonna be fine if towards this low, I say, or towards recent like London lows that we built. Until then, we're probably gonna watch the CG trade. Let's see how it plays out, but very iffy setups. Like, again, not forcing trades. No matter how many days I'm sitting on no trades, I ain't forcing shit, bro. Like, you already know it. Like, you saw me do that shit on the fucking phase 2. Paper trade. Okay, yeah, paper trade, sure. You saw me do that shit on my on my phase one account, and instantly, as soon as I force a fucking trade, I lose. I lose instantly. I had a fucking huge winning streak. As soon as I force a trade, the winning streak is over. So why would I do that shit? Like, I don't need more proof that force trades are bad. But yeah, I'm waiting on this. This is decent. And now we're seeing that reaction of this pretty strong low, which is kind of exactly what I want to see. This might work, but come on. Look at this shit. It's garbage. Yeah, this UK trade is decent. This is one setup that I would take, because strong as fuck order block here that we hold so much, and then the inversion, like a very good inversion here, and draw not that great, but a very strong low. These are very strong points in price. There's a lot of liquidity resting here, but they're also pretty highly resistant. The fact that we're seeing them mitigate now, it's actually good, because it means it kind of clears a bit of resistance from this low here. So we're gonna see. This is decent compared to the rest, definitely. Yeah, so this is the setup we're waiting for. The only setup I'm down to trade today. I mean London today. But we do have a pretty strong reaction though. I don't like seeing necessarily like shit like this. Like NQ UK doesn't take commission. Yeah, that's the nice part. I actually like, my favorite pair is DAX, to be honest. Recently, my favorite pair is DAX. I like it, but today DAX is, yeah, we actually flipped hard bearish. We'll be flipping hard bearish. Oh, look at this draw. I didn't even realize we actually have a pretty clean fucking draw. Isn't this a better pair to trade than UK? Because this draw is clean as fuck. It's just kind of far away, and it's not really a style I'll be trading. We do have a 4-hour FVG, a 4-hour order block. So yeah, in terms of higher time frame, this shit looks pretty decent. I don't like this gap though. I usually don't like very open gaps, but we can look at this like a very short idea. DAX is decent as well here, because we flip bearish. I did say we're more likely to print bearish. Why you prefer DAX? I don't like NQ, bro. Like, DAX are London pairs, and they're not crazy volatile or crazy manipulative as NQ. NQ, it moves like shit, bro. I don't like that pair. I don't like it at all. It's very manipulative, and DAX and NQ only moves in New York, while DAX moves in both sessions, and it's just way cleaner, way better overall, way better. It's just like very clear, way better for me, or at least for my style of trading. First, it's tradable in both sessions. Second, it's way cleaner, and it's not that manipulative. Like, the only time where it's manipulative is first 5 minutes of London Open, or volatile, not necessarily manipulative, but volatile. That's what I like this. Yeah, it looks decent, but still shit break coming out lower. I don't want to see an initiation. I definitely want to see a retracement here. We don't have a displacement to be trading straight out of bad. So pretty much that's it. But I do want to see a bit more retest, and then I want to see, like, I don't know, or it's just gonna play out like this. You get what I mean? It's just gonna play out like this, but not. What do you mean McDonald's manipulate, bro? How is McDonald's manipulate? Bruh. What does he mean, Gengi? Yeah, this the one is still stalling. UK, yeah, still waiting on that area. UK is still pretty valid though. This looks like it's kind of rejecting, so at this point probably was better is for us to come back, fill this, and then on the second break lower, we're taking that shit. Again, this is a very similar setup to Jew yesterday, which I didn't take because we had a big ass gap, which means stop loss is not protected. I took this, where is it? This short right here. This was a pretty valid setup, but we had this big ass gap. This is exactly what's happening right now. That's why I didn't take it. So we need to see that shit. I wouldn't want to see that shit get mitigated. McDonald's US and QAS. You're a how do I say that shit? Marcus Aurelius type beat. Marcus Aurelius type beat. Yeah, this might actually play without us, but like, are you serious? Like, it's clear that this shit is dog shit. We can trade this. Marcus Aurelius type beat. So philosophical, bro. McDonald's US and QES. Yeah, bro. You be smart as hell sometimes, bro. I do like this. So UK and DAX. But we need to see this shit getting mitigated. It kind of looks like it's not gonna happen because we look at this doji candle. We did respect that. So only kind of really what it comes down to here is luck in a sense. Or not necessarily luck, but that's what I see. This would be a good setup if we see some shit like this. Come back here and then on the straight on the break I'm taking here. If this happens, I'm not gonna wait for a retest on this 50-minute inversion. I'm just gonna enter straight off like the displacement form here. Sorry for breaking your ears. Sorry, but I'm on speakers. Let's see. So we have DAX and UK now. Slightly valid though. Oops, I didn't want to delete that shit. But it's kind of strong. UK is coming pretty strong here. I don't know. We're gonna see. But we kind of have these equal lows here. So probably gonna be looking to target. Yeah. I do want to see. I want to see this. Optimal case scenario is this. Then we inverse. Yeah, it's pretty bullish here. Coming out the bat. You know, both pairs. Let's see which one. Sometimes it's kind of a fuck you, bro. Okay, I guess. Look at this, like this is good on DAX here, because now I still want to see that mitigation, but now if we displace, we have this inversion perfectly overlapping with the 50-minute VG. So this is the perfect confluence to be taking this trade lower if we actually do inverse that shit. Same with UK, but I don't know necessarily if I want to trade into that strong low on UK and on Canas also getting taken here. We're gonna see. Yeah, kind of strong rejection. Still not gonna take it though. This is buy side here. This is our criteria for UK shorts here. But I don't know, again, into strong low. This can be way more decent, but yeah, still requires us to have a stop loss there. And what does this require for us to target that strong low? Iffy. Definitely iffy. You gonna see. Probably gonna mute so I don't break your ears while I be trading this if our alert gets hit. But this would be perfect here on DAX. Like look, we have buy side now coming up here, then inversing this, then straight off the bat here we're taking the shorts. But this is also highly resistant. So I don't think I would be trading still in high resistance. I was kind of looking for this just to kind of force a trade, but yeah, I don't think I want to be trading UK, bro. Only like shitty setups, bro. Oh god, this like compare context of DAX here with context of UK. Like look at this shit. Like this is high resistance, brody. This is low resistance. Yeah, bro. I give you a lighter, bro. Even mostly trading views alert. What the fuck? Yeah, I did, bro. Let's see that shit get taken here on DAX. DAX is better here, definitely. Ooh, and I really like this south side. This can be a home run. I just don't know if I want to take my chances on a home run. Because this solid draw, like this is way more solid. But I kind of think at this point, it's probably a bit more likely to come back for Asian highs. Look at this. Equal highs here. Check the paper trade. I forgot. My bad. Yeah. The definition of a forced trade. See, bro. We can be forcing trade. It doesn't fucking help at all. Like, look at this shit right there. Look at that shit right there, brody. Look at that shit. Force fucking trade. And it's always getting confirmed by price. Okay, now we did mitigate that. But again, sadly, realistically, like on a non want to make money and a non want to pass phase 2 and a non want to make a payout, this trade is pretty dog shit because we don't have clear draw on liquidity. And guess what is the first step of my strategy? Clear draw. But it looks like it's gonna break though. But and this, yeah, this is good if we actually come. Yeah, not trading this shit, bro. I see what G was doing, but G already invalidated because he already took my draw. So the dog shit fucking force trade is doing very well. Very well, buddy. You need 5%, yeah, yeah. Need 5%. Sadly, like Wednesday and Thursday we didn't have any trades. Maybe we're gonna have today. This again, this is decent. This is definitely decent. I would be slightly bold even to target this, but I will break my principle if I target this or my rule. Kind of dog shit for now. Doesn't look like. Yeah, let me check for economical calendar. Do we have something today? The fuck, 6:47. What is that hour though? We don't really have news today, which is good. For me, my strategy performs well. I'm not sure. I think it is. Let me check. I'm not entirely sure. I think, yeah, minimum 5 days. That's kind of annoying though, because I mean it's fine. Three profitable trading day, really? That's a crazy like requirement. Here it just requires you to just have 5 trading days. That's a kind of crazy requirement. So you have to end like in profit for 3 days straight. Look at this, bro. It's not doing shit, bro. Not doing neither. Yeah, it's kind of crazy though. Like the consistency rule. I feel like the consistency rules on like how the fuck do you call that prop firm? Apex. It's pretty decent because it kind of forces you not to fucking gamble. Like you cannot gamble, which is nice, I guess. Yeah, see this shit, bro? How we skip 4 trades over and over and over again. That's a big part of profitability, bro. If I wouldn't have skipped 4 trades this week, I think I would have been probably in minus 5% drawdown. Like only Wednesday, Thursday, and today probably would have been like minus 5% in drawdown. Reaction? Nah, bro. I'm waiting. I'm focused. I'm waiting on the market. Right now, I don't really think it's time to react, because I'm really waiting on my setup and I want to see the market print. But I can play some music though. Oh, I mean it's too good not to do a reaction though, because a random guy just popped up in my in my fucking yeah, in my feed. This guy's already long. Oh, this is Romanian. Okay. Let's analyze the buy. Is this a good buy? What do you guys think? Let me put my chat on my second monitor. I'm down 6. Yeah, bro. 4 trades are the fucking hardest thing to master, bro. But it's all good, bro. I believe in you. I know you got that shit in you. It's just very hard to do.
Do café, huh?
I mean, 15 minute. Let's analyze. 15-minute gold buy. Let's see. I mean, it's actually not a bad buy, what I'm seeing. I mean, It's not a bad buy. I wouldn't consider it a bad buy. I would just kind of consider it weird. It's actually not a bad buy. If he targets Asian highs here, it's not a bad buy at all. Yeah, see this 4 trade getting stopped out? Elite giveaway. If I'd have money, bro, I would, yeah. If I would give away, yeah. When I get more money, yeah, hell yeah, bro. I would give away like a lollipop giveaway. Where is my DAX? Okay, so let's get back to our trader. It's not a bad buy, and his target is decent actually. This is not a bad buy. I don't know about the stop loss though. It's not actually a bad buy, but this guy's gonna take like 5,000 years to hit TP. Our favorite degen, as always. But he already did he stream again? This guy, what is he doing? Didn't we watch this? Wait, we didn't. Yeah, UK is rejecting bullish. We can see. Yeah, I'm not trading that shit. I just wanted to check.
All right, here we go.
I would probably give away fundeds or shit, but yeah. I'd need to be in a place to be able to give away. You know, like right now I can like give you like €1 if you want. I can give away €1. After I get my payout, we're gonna see. But right now I cannot give more than €1. So
I'm back in the mix, guys. I'm back in the mix.
this kind of looks bullish, not gonna lie.
And I'm here again.
It's our CR
I
idiot
missed
trader.
you all in the morning. I really actually did miss you guys.
You missed.
I wanted to be
gambling.
with you guys so bad this morning.
He missed his fans while he mutes every fucking time because he doesn't want to hear people flame him. Yeah, bro, you missed us. You missed your fans, surely. Surely you missed your fans, right?
I know we had some work
Let me
to
see
do.
if you
so,
guys can hear him.
you know,
can
I'm
hear
just
him,
gonna
right?
trade my levels, do what I gotta do, and trade how I trade best, and just
You don't
just go
trade.
from there, right?
best.
So I mean, first things first. No sound. I think that's just. I really kind of want to analyze.
What do you guys say? How much will he last before taking a trade? I would say 6 minutes and a half. He's gonna place his first trade.
This how. Day 0 full resets. No, I'm not full pouring accounts. 1, 2,
I mean,
3.
He's gonna take a trade immediately almost. I'm in
See
longs.
rejection. Hold on, just. I'm gonna try.
Almost, bro. I was so fucking close. I was so close. 650. I said 630.
And go.
I feel like he's gonna get swept though.
extent.
Why is he even
know,
marking areas
Discipline.
if he's not using them? Like, what is the point? What is the point?
Not locked in.
What is the point, gang? I have to check my trades from time to time, or not my trades, but potential trades. 1 sec. If you want to win, just go the other side. Yeah. Yeah, this guy legitimately, you just go the other side.
Yeah.
Hi, bro, hi. Welcome.
Yep. But
Nah.
you know, it's all about.
I'm waiting on this, but their trades are looking very forced today. Not really a good opportunity. If we just break here, this is my idea, but kind of iffy trade on DAX though. This is the only setup I've been looking at. Very iffy
Just
context
trading
today.
the proper size, you know.
He's
I thought
gonna
it would
get
be fun.
massively
Gotta
fucking
go, like,
swept here.
crazy
How is
idea.
he back? Wasn't he, bro? This guy is a degen, bro. Look at this guy. This guy was 12K last stream. He ended at 12K. Now he's back at 10. Look at this. 12K, 10K. This guy definitely
At the
trades
day,
off
you
camera
just gotta
though.
see it like, you know, any money is good money. You know, you don't have to. Like, I know one con is not crazy, but
And he's gonna get swept. Look at this Bersha VG. Kinda breaker almost, but we have sell side though. And we have this
No,
good gap
I don't really
open.
care what anyone thinks. My goal is just, I want to focus on this account, but I want to actually take it serious. You know. 'Cause
Yeah,
You guys know this.
sure.
I'm not making excuses.
As soon as he says this shit, he's gonna do some
Right,
stupid
but the
fucking
past day,
long.
like, let me something with it, and it's right.
He got break even? Oh yeah, he
Not
got break even.
speed buy. thousand
Or he got
dollars.
out at a small profit.
What
Now he's
happens
shorting.
now?
Wait,
So
what?
you know, I think what I want to do is just if I could just focus on, I don't want to have a dollar set profit target, but if I could just trade one contract and make $1,000 on this 10K account a day, limit myself to $1,000. I think, right? Do I
And
get
this
it right?
guy,
Just
like,
easy
this
boost from
guy made
ETF.
like 20-30% and he didn't stop. But yeah, he's
I
just
just
like a
sidetrack
gambler, bro. Let's see this shit,
you.
bro. What are you
And what I
what are you
mean by
doing here?
that,
Longs
stop loss at
again?
the split, is if we take a look at QQQ, right? What does QQQ show us? We have
Nothing.
buyers here, buyers, buyers, buyers. So
Oh
we just
yeah.
put a stop
Yo.
loss literally under
No way this motherfucker. Yeah, he did,
here.
bro.
So
Sometimes he
it was
does
like
actually.
fine.
Sometimes he does
And
make
for this
profit, but
challenge, I
he
want to
always
stick to
loses
1 to
them.
3
He's not. He's at
unless we are
most
in
the most optimal case scenario.
a
His
very
break
good
even for the
trade,
day.
winner.
He never really
Something plain as
truly
can be.
holds money. He's. I think he's almost 1 week trading this account and he's still at like starting balance. And he funded the account as well. He was at 6K one stream. The next stream he's at 10K, and he's
This
keep
split
funding his
literally,
account.
or you could take
His
one of
longs here.
that.
I mean, it's not entirely a
So
bad long, but it's still not something that I would trade though.
possibly right now.
Oh, he at least he's, I see him
True.
trading a bit better now than previously. At least he was content and he already
Alright,
stacked
let's
2
see.
wins. Even though
I
they're
will
dog
go
shit, still he's doing some
that when I
progress.
started this 10K challenge, right? My mind is like, I know I can turn this 10K to 100K in less
Hey.
than a week. But at the
What?
end, I know I can turn this 10K to 100K in less than a week.
Bruh. What is you saying, gang? Are you fucking serious? In less than a week? Yeah, if you risk the whole account, sure.
But at the end of the day, is that really the end goal? No. When I first started trading, I know that I started small. Like I need.
Nah, this guy's a meme, bro. He's gonna short.
Look at this. We're making money.
He's actually a bit more patient today than the rest of the days, but
One time
still
we're under the split,
couldn't
and
hold
we're
it more
staying
than
under the
5
split
minutes.
in 3.
What is that target?
I'm gonna do one
Just be
right now.
content. At least if you get your direction right, just be content. But like, come on, he just did say there's buyers here. Why are you shorting? Like now he just took a stupid trade. He's losing all the profits that he just made in his trades.
Split to break.
He's definitely gonna lose this trade. Maybe not, but at least he's not closing. At least he's letting his trade run. But
Very key level here.
he's doing small progress though.
Tighter margin,
But
gamble on a smaller
like, why are you
account.
shorting here? Couldn't he be patient like 10 more minutes until a more decent setup really shows? Like, did you really need to
Allow more
short here,
gamble.
gang? Yeah, he's out, and he not only lost the profit made on 2 trades, but he lost more than that shit, bro. More than that shit. So, one trade, this guy really fucking, yeah.
Now we are at. Now, late.
That's a
Come on,
pretty nice
guys.
high. I like this high. I like this high. Maybe we actually see that reaction lower, but it does depend. And now he's
I think I
buying.
have my thing on
Bro,
13.
why are you marking an area if you're buying into it? What? What, bro? Why you even mark that shit, bro? Like, that's actually a good supply. Formed in an AVG that rated these highs here, and then you're buying into it. Shouldn't you be shorting off your area? Like, bruh. Shouldn't you be shorting, really?
But it's all good. Alright. 36. I think 36 is a good stop.
It is actually pretty cold, bro. It is pretty cold. It's like, I don't know how many degrees, but it's pretty cold. Let me check. It's pretty cold. Like, I'm in long pants. I don't know how you say in English. Like, long pants. I cannot wear shorts anymore, and in hoodies. Like, it's pretty cold. It's 13 degrees Celsius. It's pretty fucking cold at this point in time. Look at this UJ trade. UK did break lower and did inverse, but yeah, I wouldn't have taken it anyways, and I would not trade this. It still looks like a bullish. It still looks bullish. DAX still chopping around. Still gonna place my alert here. Man, I'm jealous. I hate summer. Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. I hate fucking summer. Oh my god. I hate heat. You should come here, bro. You would feel good here. It's way better.
I don't
Cold,
like the entry.
like cold weather is way better than being hot. Like I hate the pressure of heat in a sense. How uncomfortable heat makes you. You sweat and shit. It's way better to be cold than just like I don't know
I wish I would
dress.
have gotten back in. I wish I would have gotten in like here. In the split here.
This is gonna get stopped out again, bro. Like this guy can never be fucking profitable. I don't know what he's
Okay.
trading. He's clearly over trading first of all, and second of all, he's taking stupid trades.
Frick, we
He has
need
no
to-
real
Come on
strategy.
now.
He
Eat.
might get lucky, but
If we can get
this is clear. I wouldn't trade buys here until this high gets broken. Then on the retest, I would trade. But
Let's
this
move
guy,
up.
yeah,
I'm
he
taking
has
it.
no
Pump.
no fucking sense of I don't know when to take a trade and when to not take a trade.
Just lower it. Not full margin on these.
Okay, DAX is
accounts.
looking pretty good. We're looking like we're kind of getting a break here. This is pretty good. I like how bars got rejected here. And then started the momentum lower, but we need to see this get broken. And let me delete this area. But yeah, still, UK might look like it works, but I don't trust it. Geo, still we reach our draw, so we cannot trade this sadly. Let's just make a short check on the pairs. UJ, look at the 4 trade, bro. Look at that fucking 4 trade. It's fucking dunsies. Euro, I still don't like selling here. I would like selling, and I would actually be more inclined towards buying towards these equal highs, or I would sell after we sweep Asian highs here. But yeah, AU is looking pretty bullish. Do we have draw? We don't. We don't really have draw. We did take this in a very nice low here, but yeah, we don't have draw. And only 4 trades, bro. Like fuck this, bro. It's annoying, but what can you do? You're just better off to sit and be
Yeah,
patient.
Be careful. There you go.
He might get lucky though
Beautiful
on the
here.
break.
Do we hit 100?
Wait. What did he
No.
do?
And the only thing that scares me is that we're kind of like in the zone, you know. And I
Then why
could
are you trading it, bro?
potentially lose 1,000? We're
He's
just a
2
regular
positions in.
at level. Why? Literally, we keep coming into this level. That level.
Yeah,
Once
UJ
we
got
break
stopped out by the way.
above,
That
then
4
you
straight
can
on the
have
demo.
eight, 'cause just once we get above it, because the shorts now they have to break 30.
You're stupid as fuck,
We should
bro.
see the downside
This is
here.
these are very pivotal highs. I do see this a lot of times, and these are very strong order blocks. They most of the times hold lower, but when they break, it's a very strong influence, like on both sides. But something that you need to wait and see, like this, at least now looking like it's showing very strong order block.
Or fake out. We're hitting
Like you
stop.
needed to wait for that. Oh my god, he's down 1k, bro. This guy is a meme, bro.
How did I lose 1,600?
Why are you marking? You know that's a good area. Why you not doing shit? Why you not waiting for it to get broken? This guy has no bias, just no sense of how profitable trading is done. Oh, what did I do?
We break above 47, then we entry here.
Oh my god, bro.
Break.
It's kind of annoying to see
Break.
him just be stupid
Do we?
over
We
and
get above
over again.
50%, I'm gonna let you guys add more. Do now is grab 2 of your
Yeah, this looks good lower time frame.
half of your max position.
But I would enter
that you're in
here
right
though
now.
still.
And what I'm gonna want you
This is a gamble.
under tick. Break half of you're gonna
This really is a gamble. You don't know if that high is gonna get broken or not. I feel like it's just gonna wick and start
Mhm.
going lower again, but I might be tripping. Okay,
and we
never
didn't
mind.
take profit. Wow.
He didn't
We got
hit
all
a
the way up
profit.
there to 16. You know, deck to break at.
Depends a lot. If we break above it, we're gonna fucking fly here. If we close below it like this, we're gonna reject and start being bearish towards these lows. It's a lot of liquidity being built here. I feel like this guy is not trading proper timing. I feel like he's always in some choppy, goofy ass shit. I don't think he's trading proper
gonna be
timing. I don't think
chilling.
he's trading market open, or I don't know.
Stop.
Always looks like he's trading like shit, bro. And look at the rejections here. Look at this. This is not a valid close. This is the high. This is the high getting rejected, and this is a liquidity rate. It's not a break of
I think
structure.
I started this account with we're not 4.
Yeah, this is pretty much is gonna be. And now he's shorting. Like,
24,
what are you doing, bro? Nah, it's not necessarily annoying, but it's just
no TP to hit.
like
I mean,
seeing this guy
if they're
running
showing
a
up our
fucking
TPs right now
loop
to, like, 30,
over and
30s,
over and over again,
could
just
do
in a
that.
loop. permanent loop.
and then just 30%. 30-30s.
Yeah, see, another fucking 4 straight skipped here. What did I say? I mean, anyway, we didn't really have a break lower here to be taking these shorts, but um, yeah. Let's see the 50-minute. I think it's just gonna go towards Asian highs here. Could have we bought here? Maybe, but look at price action. Maybe here at most. But yeah, I don't like buying a high resistance though. We did have pretty clear liquidity, but it's still a very iffy setup. The buy here would have been kind of strong, but on a like likelihood basis, it probably would have still been better to see Asian lows getting swept, and we couldn't have traded into this anyways. Like only from here towards here is the point of no return, but still dog shit though. See, okay, rejected the bearish cap. Yeah, I just can't tell when there's a retracement and when there's not. Fuck, it's so annoying, bro. No trade again, bro.
Market's not moving.
It's so
30-30s.
fucking annoying,
Long.
but what can you
Rejection
do?
level just hit. I'm going 30-30s. 24-7-8. 24-7-8.
It matters that
24-7-4-8.
I stay consistent. Like this is, I heard one guy say something on Instagram that was fucking crazy. He said, in trading you make 70% of your money in 25% of the trading days. That shit hits deep because it is like this. Like there's gonna be most of the days you're actually skipping bad trades. That's most of the part of what you're doing, and that's way more responsible for you making money than you taking wins, right? Because you already today one skipped L. Like even elite, if you're still here, you knew exactly, like you said, because of 4 straight I reached in drawdown. That's kind of exactly it. 1 4 straight would have been a fucking free L. Second 4 straight could have been an L here again. Third, this could have been another L here, a 4 straight. Yeah, we're shorting again. Like it's already like 3 fucking losses getting avoided, bro. On a like real basis, this is pretty much happening every day. You're gonna skip a lot of bad trades. What do you mean? Oh, so I'm gonna write it. So you're gonna make in trading, you're gonna make, wait, I have it in Romania. You're gonna make 70% off. Wait, let me do text wrap. How do I do this? 70% off your money and 25% of your trading days, or in 25 of your trades. Like this is what he said, and it's fucking kind of crazy because he's right though. He's right. This is how trading works. You're making most of the money in, I don't know how to explain, but you probably get what I mean, right? It's very, very important. Like so many L's already skipped today just because of what? Dog shit context. First of all, it's a nice retracement here, but still dog shit context, shitty context. Why are we shorting? Liquidity is taken, strong low, highly resistant. Dog shit context 1. Yeah, that's fucking deep. It is. Then again, shitty context, pretty shitty. Not the strong close below. Again, 4 straight, big ass gap. Not really it. This is decent. This is probably decent, but I don't know if I want to take it still. It's a very small idea, which I highly doubt is still gonna happen, and it's too fucking small. Like this can be an idea. We don't have a 50-minute inversion, that's why I also can't trade it, but on like a intuitive basis, it's pretty clear that we're at least this we're doing, right? At least this we're doing. Like it's very important. This needs to be like skipping trades like this is done consistently. Like you cannot do it one day, then the next day you take them. Like that's how I was stuck in the break-even loop for so long, bro, because I kept, I don't know, I would 2 days a week I would not force trade, then the rest of the days I would force trade and lose all the profit I made, and I was in this loop for so long, bro. So long. Hi, welcome to the stream. I'm gonna demo this just for funsies. I think this is a trade I'm slightly confident in, but I wouldn't take it though, because I mean it's not bad either. It's not that bad. It's decent, but I would still prefer waiting on a more decent trade than this. It's a nice retest we got here, and it's just like so many, bro, so many. have no idea how many. This one, yeah, and this is only one day. Like yesterday, again, like 4 or 5 trades that were forced, I skipped. These were just losers. Wednesday, Thursday, and now this session, it's probably been like total 10 losing trades that I skipped at least. At least just think about it, bro. Think about it. This is the reality of what it really takes to be profitable. 10 fucking trades skipped in 3 days. That's a lot, bro. That's a lot. I want to see if this guy's buys are working out. It kind of is, though. It kind of is, but hell no. Let's get back to our degenerate. It's very, very important, bro. Very important. And this is the reality. Like, you see me, sometimes I have good trades. Sometimes I have very good trades on a very consistent basis. A lot of times. Like this week, we had Monday, Tuesday. Now, last week we had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday. We had a good trade every single day. But sometimes there's going to be days like this where you don't really have good trades. So it's up to you to just be consistent
30,
and sit on the
here.
bench.
Another 30-30.
He's buying
30.
again. No way he's buying again, bro.
Nice, we're almost there. Okay, we're almost there.
But at least he's at break even though.
we
Oh
need
shit.
this right
What
here.
was that? Oh, it was the DAX order. Yeah. I mean, I think this will easily work though. Maybe I should have taken it. I think this will probably easily fucking work. Like it's pretty much the point of no return. It should reach into these highs. But now it's kind of too late to be taking it. I should have probably took it, but I don't know if I would have. I want to check something. I want to check if I would have been able to get proper risk on this, because on DAX apparently I can do only 2 lots. So let me see if I would have had proper risk on this, because it's a very small TP. I would have gotten missed anyways. Yeah, I would have gotten missed. Here it looks like it mitigated that FVG, but on MetaTrader it didn't. Yeah, it would have been 0.5 risk. Yeah, 0.5 risk. It should be yeah, I think I should have taken it, but still a very small idea. Probably should have taken it. I really think it's gonna work. So 0.5 at risk, that's what I could have done, but it would have missed us, sadly, because let me see if I can show you. Let me see. Network error, bro. Use a bitch, bro. Where is DAX? Jur. Let's see. 1 minute. Yeah. See, it didn't tap the AVG. But I wouldn't want to take it. I'm not gonna take it. I don't want to take it. I prefer on a better setup, like especially starting the account. I prefer on waiting for a better setup. It's just not worth it in my eyes. But yeah, it might work. I'm not saying it won't, but it's just not worth it for me. I want to wait for like a clean 1% risk, clean fucking trade, not bullshit like
We need
this.
Pop. One more pop here. One more pop. We need that 30. Too much. 1,000. Well, 30 ticks hit, and I can't even take it.
Let me remove this. I have too many
there you
tabs
go.
open.
We're almost there.
Can I
Yeah,
do it
no.
like this? Oh,
Not
wait, I
much.
forgot. I can do things like
What
this.
a mess. 30-30.
Just so we see this trade
Nothing
play out.
to 700. Now we're at 50%.
He at least, bro, but I
Now
don't
we're
know
at-
if he's gonna make money on the end of the day.
Mm.
Why I slightly don't trust it still, because this fractal high, but I just wouldn't force a trade
Wow, I
here
will
because
never
of context.
stop.
Even if it's a small idea, I don't want to trade shitty
got this
setups
guy.
today.
Trade it. We just hit
Oh.
30. I'm out.
Wait, what this guy doing? Why is he floating so much profit?
You know, trading with Apex. Let's do it. I might have style everything, but was down 3 days in a row.
How the fuck did he
They said,
shorted?
I think tighter margin. I found my strategy already. My risk strategy for this 10K count. Tighter margin, medium. Build buffer first.
Build buffer
Take a
first.
necessary risk. Always start with 2 cons. 1 to 2 cons. Once you build buffer, you can go to 3, possibly 4 in a winning trade. Depending if your stop is 50 ticks, you gotta understand.
But you have to use the buffer smart though. Like you cannot just be, I don't know. You need to use the buffer smart. Like you cannot just throw away that buffer on normal trades. I feel like you need to use it on high quality trades, not
so
the same fucking trades you would take. But yeah.
with that $359 on the, let's freaking go, guys. Another great trade.
Yes, you would have gotten hit. I'm curious again, would have he tapped it? No, we would have just gotten missed on this anyways, because yeah, we wouldn't gotten tapped here. This is where I would have my limit order, and there's no way I'd be marketing here because the spread is enormous, and in a such small take profit, like this is 1.4 pips. Think about it. Yeah, I wouldn't have taken this either way. We wouldn't gotten tapped in neither. It did hit TP now, but yeah, we wouldn't have gotten tapped in sadly anyway. So
$59 on the day. Yes, he did make 20K from my trades, but he got denied his payout.
And if I would have marketed here, we would have probably gotten feel like some shit like this, which is already under my RR. So yeah, this is just a very, how do I say, on the edge of a valid trade.
I don't know why Apex was tripping.
If it would have happened like trading, we would have been in it.
I mean, yeah, pretty much all he would do is just take my trades, you know. They really to be the best.
Is he actually gonna end again on a 12K? Yeah, he's probably gonna lose it again.
So yeah,
Oh my god, bro.
I'll leave it there. You know, I'm going to like 0-2. 1. And
He's
now,
ending the day again, mostly at a break even. And now when he usually knows he's doing something wrong, he's always hiding his P&L.
I don't know. Morning.
Yeah, shit is
Break
flying,
even is
bro.
better
Fuck
than-
this guy, man. Shit is flying. Oh my god, shit is flying, bro. I mean, solid higher time frame draw, but still, I just don't like it. Maybe I'm tripping, but I don't like it. It would have been clean. Let's see. I'm curious if it's gonna run though, like towards this. At least this, I would say. This is an hourly AVG. Let's see this shit. Oh my god, it's fucking flying. Oh shit. Imagine getting missed on a trade like this. But still, we would have gotten missed either way. Let's see, let's check the pairs. UJ just stopped, and then maybe now it actually might look decent here to be taking price towards the high. So I'm gonna watch. This looks very similar to one trade that I had on UJ, but we need to see us close above. Like the gap is pretty big, so we definitely need to see us close above here to be taking this trade. But it looks like a good start. But god damn, look at this shit. UK buys invalid, liquidity is already taken. Like, oh bruh, it's annoying, but what can you do? Wait, let me remove the alert. I actually saw something very similar like this. I don't know what pair was it. Was it UK? I remember seeing some shit like that where I was waiting for an inverse. Yeah, here. Yeah, like yeah, exactly here. Seeing like an inverse like that at the bottom of an like confirmed inverse. We reject the inverse and then we look at this mitigation though. It's kind of crazy. Crazy mitigation. But yeah, we're waiting on New York, bro. It's just better. Maybe we have something. I just want to see a clean setup. That's it. Like most of my setup, yeah, were clean last time. Maybe this though. Maybe the UJ. Cause we just came swept here. Now we're breaking break of structure. Let's see on the 3 minutes, probably a bit more clear. Yeah, this is very clear on 3 minute. Sales side liquidity rate kind of tapping this overall order block here. Inversion, this inversion is actually pretty fucking clean on the 3 minute, but we cannot trade until we see the close above. Yeah, this is actually pretty clean inversion on the 3 minute. It's very clean. But yeah, this is our idea from here to here if we do have a proper entry, or it can be even this high. But targeting a high that took liquidity is always risky. A high that took liquidity loses win rate a lot on getting taken and on targeting it. It's more likely to target Asian highs here. It's more safer. Yeah, this already looks good, but we cannot really be buying yet. I like how it's looking. We're probably gonna be using this though as a refinement. I like how this displacement is looking, but it's not enough. Like for this small idea, I'm down to play it. I was iffy about this for some reason. I don't know, intuitively I knew something like this is gonna happen, but now if we sustain price higher, it can be better. I do want to check. It's very, like, I don't know, I feel like price action is very similar to one UJ trade that I had. Where's that UJ? I don't think I journaled it. Yeah, I don't think I journaled it. One of the trades. Let me see if I can find it on my channel. It feels very similar. I don't know if I'm tripping or not, but it feels very similar. Where was that UJ trade? Yeah, this one. Oh, we need to initiate above. This one, it feels very similar, but I want to see. I didn't zoom out enough to see. Yes, kinda. I don't know why it feels similar. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. This price actions feel similar. I think here it feels similar. Wait, what did I do? I moved my zone lower. This is not bad though. But yeah, we really need to see this highs getting closed above. Bro, what is happening? Why is my zone keeps moving? Let's see on the 30-minute. Yeah. I will probably use this just for safety reasons. It looks good to start. It can be an entry even here, but yeah, I'm just sticking to my rules. Actually, we do have the stop inversion, but considering we have buy side liquidity, it doesn't really matter. See, we're rejecting again. I want to see an initiation. This case, I would wait for an initiation again and retracement. I wouldn't trade otherwise because we can again reject these highs. So just being patient. Yeah, they all flip bullish. Geo did nothing. Euros looking like it's flipping bearish as well. Oh, wait. AU did reach our area, but now we have these big ass fucking gaps and making a trade. Fuck. Sad. But at least we have that potential UJ trade. Very good rejection here on the 50-minute. But I really need to see a close above. Strong close. And I would want to see a retracement. I'm not really that confident just straight up buying here. I don't know. It doesn't inspire confidence. Mostly my entries are very intuitive. So if my intuition doesn't say, okay, this is good, I'm not taking that shit. But it looks decent. Let's see if it breaks. This is also pretty nice here, but I feel like we might come back to that inversion. Or we might as well just reject this high, because this again is a pretty strong high, a fractal high. So unless we see, yeah, we need to see that shit. Initiation, I want to see us retrace into this gap, and on the second break, I'm taking it. At this point, it is really the point of no return. Us closing above here, maybe we can even do, let me think, like this. And we have pretty good R. 1.65. Let me think about this. It's not bad. Say stop loss comes below this. We can... should it be below the inverse? I don't think so. I think this should be our last point of defense in a sense. And now it's really breaking higher. I don't think we need to wait for a retracement here. Because we do have a lot of momentum coming in. That's the only times I'll be trading without waiting for a retracement, when we have a lot of momentum coming in. But if we reject like this, if we don't see a strong close, I'm not taking this shit and I'm choosing to wait for a retracement. But yeah. We're kind of rejecting the entry. I don't like this. On an honest basis level. 5.8, 7.5 lots. Yeah, not good. We're waiting on the retracement here. We should have initiated massively here on this candle for me to take it. Like this, we're waiting on price to come back down, back lower here. Yeah, look at this shit, bro. It's lagging. Trading view is lagging a bit, so yeah. But look, we have equal highs. Actually, now I'm starting to get a bit confident in this trade. This is so similar to that trade that I took, bro. On, yeah, that I showed previously. Now we're forming an inversion, and here's where I'm gonna mark it if we close above that inversion. Or we do this, of course. We can also do that shit. And we can should I mark it here still? Looks like a pretty good rejection. I think I want to see how the candle closes. I'm thinking about marketing because that rejection is really good. Yeah, I think I'm marketing here. Yeah, it didn't tap me in. Why? Now it did. I over risked by mistake once again, bro. I'm fucking 1.5 by mistake. I did choose 8 lots and now I didn't execute the order and reset to 13. This feels so fucking flashbacky. It's exactly the same I did with that trade. But this one we're actually letting run. Oh my god, bruh. We're letting it run. Let's see. Let me open my oh my god, I'm getting emotional again because I did over risk by mistake. But now we're sticking through it. I choose 8 lots, then it fucking rejected back to 13 for some reason. Let me see if the platform works. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this platform, bro. It doesn't show my PNL and shit. Look, it doesn't show me. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, but it doesn't show me. I don't know why. It's just a bug. I think this trade is fine though. We should have left of that. This is not entirely a great sign, but our stop loss should still be safe. If we reject, we reject. We did close above. We did see a pretty strong close. We should have left. That's exactly how I traded previously as well. We should reach at least into this high. If it reverses, it reverses, and it is what it is. My stop loss is below this inversion right there. I think this is a good trade now. Because we did come, we did manipulate, now we came again, and we should continue at least towards this high, in my opinion. If we reject, I'm accepting the loss, right? I did over risk, but it was by mistake, as always, because MetaTrader somehow resetted, resetted my lot size to the previous lot size that I had. But I don't know why I cannot show you the profit. I don't know what's wrong with this platform, bro. I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm still trusting in that we're gonna hold this inversion overall. I always, when I enter a trade, I accept the loss every time. If it's losing, it's losing. I accept it mentally. I think we're still gonna reject this every though. And TP is gonna be here. We're gonna probably be careful a bit around here, but for now we look like we're kind of rejecting, which is fine, of course. I don't know why this shit doesn't fucking work, bro. Like, this platform is fucking weird. It bugged on me the previous day as well. So I cannot really show you. Maybe I have... Let me see if I have MT5. I don't. Or do I? Yeah, I do have, but I need to log in. And I'm not entirely scared of this, because it's not such a strong move lower, but it's not an entirely good sign neither, I would say. What are these goofy ass sounds from MetaTrader? Order block is good, it's protected. We have mitigated here, so we should generally not return, but we're gonna see. I am trusting this trade. It's a fine trade, so that's all I really care about. The PNL doesn't really matter to me. It just matters if I took a fine trade, right? Not great reaction of the inverse, but I'm not scared. As I said, I need to log in on MetaTrader though, so I can show you the profit. I cannot see chat right now, by the way. UJ, let me. Oh shit, we're flying. We're kind of flying. Log into trade account. Fuck. Wait, let me log in. Cancel. Where's my notepad? Let's see. Where are you, Brody? File. Log into trade account. Should be fine though.
Incoming mail.
Bro, these goofy ass sounds, bro. I don't know what these sounds are though. Incoming mail. Okay, now it should be fine. Is it good right now? CS enjoyer. Let's see what it do. Can I make this full screen? Yeah, but you're not gonna see the profit if I make it full screen. You can do like this. I think it's fine. Look where I bought exactly on that FVG. I did mark it, but we got a pretty decent fill here. Nah, it's just like the platform is just buggy for some reason on their side, but I don't know why though. I do like this. Let's see some initiation. I think now at least, the very least, we're reaching into this high though. But overall, I think like, come on, very clear liquidity on Asian highs. We're just gonna watch this inversion. It's has potential of creating a reaction, but I wouldn't be that much worried about it. Still, we should be fine on this trade. It's a good trade in my opinion. That's all that matters. No matter if this trade ends up in a win and a loss, what matters to me if this was a good trade or this is a good trade. I don't know, probably because of commissions. I don't know, I didn't take any trades on this account. I don't know why, because see, I don't have any trades on history. I don't know why that. I think it's a bug again. Look at my history. Yeah, it's probably the fee, because I have 13 lots open, bro. 13 lots, it's a lot. And I think one lot is like, I don't know. It's definitely the fee. Let's see this 1 minute gap stay open. Stay mitigated and hold higher. Timing is also pretty good for UJ. I've seen UJ kind of fly in this timing a lot of times. Yeah, the fee is pretty big, but this is just the cost of my trading pretty much. Of scalping like this. What is it, like 15 pips, 18 pips? Pretty bigger than usual, but still it should be the point of no return. I mean, yeah, it kind of is, but what can you do? This is the cost of my trading, and I'm fully accepting it, to be honest. I am really fully accepting it because that's how I enjoy trading, so it doesn't really matter to me. I mean, on this trade we're like 1.5 or like 750 or 800 because I risked too much by mistake. 835, but we're accepting it. Yeah, it just was a mistake once again, exactly the same as I did with that previous trade on UJ, but now we're accepting it. Because again, I had a lot saved. I didn't execute the position, and I had to reset, and MetaTrader reset it to the lot size I used on my last trade. So I didn't end up checking. I just bought, and now it's too late. So we're gonna accept the risk. Mistake, but I'm accepting the risk. I'm fine either way. To be honest, I know my win rate, I know my trading, so no matter what really happens with this trade, I should be fine. Um, yeah, they're decent actually. They're pretty decent. They're not bad. They're decent. I think here I bought on this rejection, so it had a very small spread. Can I see spread here? On UJ, it's like 0.6 pips or some shit. It's like 0.6 pips. Well, on UJ it's pretty high, but on Euro it's like 0.1 pips, which is pretty good. So yeah, we should see this run. I like how price is looking for now, at least towards this high. You know, we should reach into Asian high. This is the most consistent objective in this case too. A bigger trade than usual, but I think it's still the most consistent decision. It is good spread, bro. They're decent spreads. We keep stalling a bit, but I wouldn't be worried. Yeah, yeah. For the next has good spreads. We'll see what this trade does. It was overextended until we retraced. We look what we retraced here. We retraced the 50-minute gap. So from here, yeah, it still is the point of no return. 50-minute inversion, the second 50-minute inversion here. First inversion mitigated it. Use that as momentum to break above, and now we should keep holding this as support to take this technically. So we're gonna see. It should be fine though. I'm probably gonna go smoke a cig, to be honest. Yeah. It's kind of stalling for now, but I don't think it would be necessarily a problem. We're gonna see how price reacts. It can also like take this high as strong liquidity and reverse, but considering price action, I don't think that's gonna happen. Price action is mostly balanced here, which is one thing that I like. Like even if you look balanced, look at this order block getting mitigated, the VG getting mitigated, order block getting mitigated. Like from here, we should just continue higher, generally, right? This is probably gonna be not a break-even point, but probably gonna trim my stops here since we're over risked. We're gonna see if it even reaches that. For now, we are stalling, so yeah. I do see this lows either. I do either see this gap staying open or we just wick that shit and fly from it. For now, we are stalling, but in timing, usually UJ kind of leaves a bit more late in the session. So yeah, we're gonna see what it does. Yeah, it is decent, bro. It's decent compared to many other prop firms, to be honest. Yeah, me neither, bro. Me neither. It's very strong mitigations. That's why I'm holding this. It is slightly overextended, but think about it. That's usually how I trade. I trade in a point of no return, meaning we reach a point where we're so strong when reaching towards next objective, which at least this one, I'm pretty confident that we should reach. We can also hold this as draw, but I would still say we can take that shit. So still up to price as usual. I think we should be holding this gap higher. It looks kind of slow, but I've seen price action like this. Even though we're slow like this, we still end up holding higher, but I might be tripping those though. You can turn off the sell buy on the top left. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, this one you mean? I don't remember how. Volumes, trade levels. Let's see properties. I don't know where. From where. But I think I should probably move it, but I can move it higher. Let's see now, this is our break-even entry. We should hold it higher though. At least I say this, we should reach into, even if we want to be bearish, considering the price action we had, we should at least reach into this. And that's a good start for now, but we're gonna see. Kind of slow for now, and it's a bigger trade than usual, but this is just the market. What the market has been giving me here. Yeah, but I don't know from where. That's the thing. I don't know from where. Candlesticks, trade levels. I have no idea from where. Is that they're from properties though? Or window? I have no idea. Oh, from here probably, no? Market watch. Next to the USD JPY. Oh, okay. That was more simple than I thought actually. Yeah, I'm gonna go smoke a cig. I'm gonna keep watching the trade. We should be fine though on this. I really like this reaction out of break even, but I do really want to see some momentum above here for me to leave the trade open. We have to be careful, but we should be fine though, because I really like the liquidity we have on Asian highs. But it is like a kind of consolidation which can hold orders if that's the case. But yeah, we're gonna see. We should initiate now. We should take that high. Let's see. Yeah. Not doing much, but I would stay still towards that high. We should be chilling towards this high and towards this inverse. We might encounter a bit of resistance, and I am down on closing here, if depending on how we behave, of course. Like, yeah, I like this mitigation of the inverse. We should really use that momentum to deliver towards Asian highs, but we can also take this as a POI and then retrace and come back to break even, which is something I don't usually want to be part of. So I don't really want to see this getting broken and us holding into the high here. Where is insert? Where is shaves? What? It should be shaves here though. It should be fine. At least I'm down depending on how we react. It really depends a lot on how we react here, but I am considering closing here because we're gonna be fine with risk. It really depends a lot. Like, I want to see something really strong come here for me to hold. I want to see us close like almost instantly above it for me to hold this. But it should be still fine though, regardless. But usually how I trade, I don't want to get caught in retracements. I don't want to get caught in any of that shit. I want to secure and then be done pretty much as fast as possible. And now we're already floating 1%, which is a decent amount. But towards this high, I'm still pretty confident that we should be reaching. So that's when I'm gonna start considering closing, depending on how we behave. Because for me, even if it's not the greatest R, remember we are pretty decent risk. So here we get like 1.5 on the high, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's not great necessarily, but yeah, I'm still waiting to see. Because I'm fine even closing right here. It's alright, but I don't want to like just fully fucking close like an idiot. Because that now it's a good rejection. Now we should see some momentum. That's what I want to see, but we keep struggling a bit. So yeah. Until the high again, we should hold. So we should be fine on that. Stop loss is like right here. Let's see us come into this now. It should though. If we form a bearish gap from here, I don't know, I'm probably closing. Because I can't say I massively like this trade, to be honest. But for now, we're doing a good job on kind of holding this. And we also have this pretty good order block here, which should hold the higher prices. We should see some initiation. That's how I see these candles, as supporting a strong initiation higher. But as always, it does depend to price. And UJ is generally an Asia and New York pair, but it has decent moves in London as well. That's a good start. That's a very good start. Ooh, that's good. So depending on, it depends a lot on how we behave here on this high. I can consider closing. Oh, whoa. Yeah. God damn. Okay. Bro. Yeah. What was this Drake candle? Let's see. Initiation. Oh my fucking god, bro. We're already like 1.5. Yeah. God fucking candle. Let's see how we behave here. I don't want to see closure above. That's very important for me to leave this open. Cause yeah, we're in decent profit already. Yeah, how did I don't know how I didn't know that. I don't know how I didn't know that of this candle there's gonna come an initiation. I have no fucking idea. But let's see us break above this shit. This should be a breakaway, in my opinion. Yeah. Get fucking candle. I mean, already, like, in this case, our stop loss is here. Definitely here. Underneath this. Mentally, of course. If that happens, I'm gonna close. But looking at the momentum we got, we should be continuing towards Asian highs. But we do have a pretty strong consolidation, which can always, not necessarily stall price, but it can definitely be a problem. So yeah, let's see this gap. Let's see how we behave to this gap. Stop loss is here, and I'm fine with pretty much anything that happens. But I see this again. I don't even see an equilibrium mitigation. I just see us wicking this low here and holding higher. But I might be tripping. That's what I see here. I see us wig that shit. That's what I want to see here. This gap becomes pivotal to where we're doing next. It pretty much means if we're gonna hold the trade or if we don't. Yeah. I don't like the fact that we rejected this candle, but let's give it time. Sometimes it takes more than one candle mitigating an AVG to pursue higher prices. But yeah, this gap becomes really pivotal. Why? Because it's formed around the high. So if this gets inverse, we're pretty much taking this as draw and reaching lower. Or if this holds, we're pretty much means we're reaching higher towards our next draw, which is this. So I'm really being careful. I am ready to close pretty much at any point. I'm taking that 1% if that's the case. We kind of looking like that's the case. Yeah. That's kind of the case, sadly. Or not necessarily. I'm still waiting on price to close below. I'm being calm here. Yeah, I'm mentally moving it below here, right? But I still want to see behavior. I want to see the candle close below before me considering closing here. I'm taking a good close rather than yeah, just trading my stop loss here. If I would have traded, would probably been out here. I'm just still being patient on seeing behavior. Because now if we come higher and close this, we're pretty much chilling. But that's pretty bad though. But we still didn't close below the AVG. We still keep rejecting the AVG here. I am ready to close, but I'm also willing to see what price does. I don't really care about profit. I care about having a good close here. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Wait. Wait, because we might get that retracement, but I'm not sure though. Yeah, we're probably out here. Bro, let me get out, bro. Oh my fucking god, this fucking bullshit, bro. God damn, why is this MetaTrader not letting me close, man? We got out of break even. Oh my god, the fees fucking eat my profit alive. I don't know what that was. Why didn't he close me instantly though? I think we should have just fully closed here instantly. It was a stretch. Yeah. It was definitely a stretch. It was definitely a stretch. I should have closed here, would have been 1.5 in profit, but we always, I don't trade on PC. I traded MetaTrader 4, but oh my god, look at, oh my god, bro. God. Yeah, this was a stretch. Should have been closed, should have been out here at a 1.5, but we always learn, right? We always learn. Should have been out there, be done for the day, and that's it. Yeah, I don't know what that shit was. One click, bro. Let me close when I press X, bro. Why are you giving me all that confirmation? I had no idea what was happening. But it's all good though. I'm still fine with this. Even though it kind of stalled us, it should have been, yeah, we should have closed here, definitely. Waiting for this was a stretch. Oh my god, look at this shit, bro. Look how much momentum is coming off that 50-minute VG. That 50-minute inverse at the top here. Yeah, I should have known that. This was a slight mistake on my part. I should have been out here instantly. From the 90s? Yeah, but that's the problem. It's kind of antic. Oh, yeah. That was probably why it gave me that error. But we still got it around break even. It's just that fees really ate my profit here. Good thing that at least I got out here. Imagine if I would have taken this full loss though. It was not that great of a trade. I wouldn't consider it a force trade necessarily, but it was not that great because of context. So overall, I'm not sure though. Maybe in the long term I shouldn't have taken it, but still we could have been out here at one something. So probably that was the better decision. We wouldn't have R anyways. Even if you would to, let's say, trade this, we wouldn't have R anyways. I mean, we would have had R. Slight stretch, but we had R here. 1.5 should have closed. Yeah, not stretch. First objective as always. Yeah, I broke my rules slightly, but yeah, it's all good though. I'm not mad at this. Why am I gonna? How would I really get mad at a break even? Technically should be a break even, and it really isn't, but technically should be. And it should have been like a 0.5 if it would have let me close here, but it's all good though. It doesn't really matter. Let's see the other pairs. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling about this trade though. I would not necessarily call it force. I don't even know. I would not call it force. I would just not call it that high quality because of this. Really. So I'm just thinking about it. It's decent. Sadly, we should have been at 0.5, at least 0.5 on this when I wanted to close, but that one click trading really fucked me. Really fucked me because it really was a matter of seconds, bro, to let me close. And I was confused. I didn't know what that shit is. I didn't know how should I close. I didn't know anything, but yeah, it is what it is. Not the greatest trade to start the account, but I'm not worried. 0.3 probably, yeah, 0.3. Nah, bro, nah. Nah, because I needed to see behavior. Because what we can do here, if I just move my stop loss, we can come a bit below the VG and then start rejecting bullish, and that's just not something I want to be part of. I prefer manually closing though. It was, yeah. I think it's not a bad choice to wait for this inversion, and my close wouldn't have been bad here. Kind of meta traded, not meta traded fucked me, but I should have expected this because I do know that happens when it's the first trade of the account, but it's all good though. I'm taking it. I'm not worried about this shit. I had a feeling that this trade is off for some reason. It's not the greatest trade. It's just too big of an Asian range. I think it should have just skipped it. Probably the better choice. Just skipped it because Asian range is too big, and this here, yeah, probably should have skipped it. But we live and learn. Still, we live and learn. Still a break even. It should have been at least a 0.5, but still taking it. Would I really be worried when I know how my strategy is? Hell no. It's just that I think it would have been worth to skip it. I don't think necessarily it's a I'm thinking, is it a force trade? Probably not. It's just that, well, I mean, it kind of is though, a force trade because Asian range is too big, and buy sell liquidity getting taken in, and this also is just too much resistance. Yeah, overall a force trade though, but not bad. I didn't do it because I had emotions and I wanted to be in a trade. I did it because I thought it's a good trade in the moment, but now I'm realizing that it isn't that good of a trade, so I should have been a bit more, yeah, I don't know. Still not worried about this shit. Still a break even to me. But what the fuck was that? Like, look how much, like what these are is just all these orders from this consolidation and this as well. Yeah, it's just highly resistant. The entry was not bad, and that's why we got this reaction. But then as soon as we tap this shit, we fucking fly. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break. I'm probably gonna take, yeah, London off. I'm gonna journal it, and yeah. Conclusion, probably should have skipped it. The best decision should have been closing here. The second best decision should have been closing here. We got out of break even because of MetaTrader, which is fine. Still fine outcome. I'm still happy with the outcome. But to improve, next time these trades are not worth taking. In the moment I thought it is, but it actually isn't. Because Asian range is too fucking big. Too fucking big. Resistant. Not worth it. Not worth it, definitely. So it's still chilling. Break even. I mean minus 0.3. Yeah, we're chilling. What we don't really look like for now we have necessarily any trades. I will see. We will see. I do like this potential inversion, but yeah. It's just a low probability trade. This one, I would say. Because it's iffy. So let's count how many iffy flags we have. We have one, which this would have in turn been consistent objective, meaning this is where we should have closed. What if we got a proper R? No. We wouldn't gotten proper R on this high. So straight out of bat, closed, not taking it. Second, why is it iffy? So we had a lot of iffy signs on this actually. One, Barca liquidity getting taken. Second, Asia too big. Third, inversion. Fourth, this high being present here. A lot of iffy signs. So yeah, I should have skipped it. But I didn't force it I didn't do it from an emotional state. That's what matters to me. That I didn't force it because I want to be in a trade and I want to pass or I want to do that shit. I took it because I thought it's decent in the moment, but in reality it isn't. And now it might buy, but of course I'm not gonna take this shit, bro. Like, come on. Of course I'm not gonna take this shit. Even if it works, I don't give a shit. I just care about this right here. Did I do the right choice? Did I not? I didn't. But it was just, I don't know how to explain it. It was not done from a bad space of mind. It was not done with a bad intent, in a sense. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah. And my intent was good here. I'm fully closing. Would have secured like 1%, I think. But overall, I should have been a bit more present and realized, okay, this is a dog shit trade. We are very highly likely to react of this and just fully close here. And that would have been a way different outcome. Let's think about it, 1.5 instead of a break even or a 1%, it would have been a way better outcome. And just fully close on that shit and be done. That would have been the best idea. But we live and learn every day, right? Actually been a while since I have taken a loss, so I kind of deserve it. I kind of deserve it. But yeah, we're chilling, bro. Next week, hopefully next week, or maybe even New York, but I don't really see any potential setups that good here. But yeah, it looks like he's leaving now, but of course we don't care. Like, that's why these consolidations are so dangerous in these 50-minute VGs, because look of what we actually fucking provoked. Exactly where I had my stop loss. Just think about it. That shit is not random. That shit is not random, definitely. And look how big of a momentum we're getting now. Yeah. That's crazy though. That feels really crazy that 50-minute inverse that I was iffy about really caused this shit right there. That's fucking crazy though, still to me. And here I was waiting. Here we didn't see the full close, so I was waiting on this candle, and here I wanted to close, but then I couldn't, and then I got stuck in this big ass fucking candle. But it's all good though. It's just very overextended. It's straight out of bat, not worth taking. It's very overextended. Yeah, a lot of issue signs. It's crazy though. It's just crazy, bro. Yeah, iffy setup. Too low probability to take. But what was good about the trade? The thing is, the trade was valid. Drawn liquidity, inversion, and 1 minute entry. Does that mean this trade should be taken? Not really. Even entry was decent, was really good. I liked it. But this 50 minute, there's a lot of iffy signs basically. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Still a good day. I would consider a good day. I'm not worried at all. Would a profitable trader be worried about a loss? That's what I would ask you. Would a profitable trader be like, oh my god, look at this, bro? Oh my god. Would a profitable trader really be doing that shit? Nah, bro. Improve. I actually am kind of glad that I took a loss because it's been a while, and the most you improve is actually from losses, not wins. I actually am kind of glad I did take it, even if it sounds weird. I needed, I not necessarily needed it, but it's been a while since I've taken a loss, to be honest. So it's okay though. Yeah, yeah. Now it's probably gonna leave. It looks like it's gonna leave. It looks like I'm gonna inverse and proceed to that, but yeah, this is where we should have been fully closed. Overall, in the first part, the trade shouldn't be taken, but the fact that we were in it, the best decision was fully closing exactly on the top here. The second best decision was closing on the inverse, which I wanted to do, but yeah, MetaTrader kind of fucked us, but it is what it is. I'm still liking this day. It doesn't change how I feel. It doesn't change anything. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna probably drink a coffee. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do a backtesting sesh now in London. I'm probably just gonna journal. I'm gonna take a small break right now, journal the trade, and do some shit, and then gonna be back for New York to see if we have something. But yeah, there is something nice actually. A lot of iffy signs that I should have saw coming instead. Um, yeah. Yeah, would have definitely shorted here or would have definitely bought here again, but I already know like I'm accepting this shit. I don't really want to do backtesting right now, bro. I need to journal this, so that's what I'm gonna do, and I need a break right now. I need to get away from the charts, and yeah, I'm gonna do it for New York though. I'm gonna do it for New York. Overall, not a bad trade though, but not the greatest either. It's a really interesting trade. There's a lot to learn from this. That's what I like about this. That Asia can definitely be too big, which I kind of knew, but I don't think I had a lot of experience trading Asias like this. Buy side liquidity. This ended up being massively fucking strong, which is crazy. But I did like how we came off here, which made me think that we're about to reach higher, which makes sense. But till where are we likely to reach higher towards this? Buy side liquidity is nice, but it is pretty highly resistant. It's very strong, and it's also this right here. So this consolidation plus this consolidation offers reaction like this. That's why it's just not worth trading into them, because like you can just get manipulated like this. In this case, we would have gotten break even. We got break even over 1%, but it's just not worth the risk to get caught in a move like this. Hit your stop loss, then do what it wants. Hell nah, bro. These are holding a lot of power, these consolidations. And also for buy side liquidity rate, what are the chances of us actually holding higher from here? Pretty small. Yeah, pretty small. Until here, it was a pretty high win rate to reach it, but as soon as we reach that win rate of this trade, working drops to like 20-30 fucking percent, like at least I would say. But we live and learn, right? I'm so grateful for the day. Even if we, oh my god, no, I started the account on a loss. Oh my god, no. I would cry right now, bruh. That doesn't fucking matter though. Like, would you really be mad at having a, let's say, 70% win rate, or and just randomly the probabilities? I mean, it's not random, but I'm not even gonna say shit, right? I'm not even gonna say anything. I think it's gonna hold from here though. It actually is. Could have we done something? Yeah, be out here. Do we enter above here? Probably not. Probably not. But the fees fucking ate me alive here. The fees were like 100 something. Because yeah, 30 lots. That was also a mistake that I need to be like waking up. I didn't do it on purpose. I don't over leverage. I don't risk more than 1%. Depend. Sometimes I do risk more on good setups, but this was definitely not a setup worth 1.5. It was not even worth taking though. Now I'm realizing, but yo, that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna journal. I'm gonna post the trades if you guys wanna check it. I don't know, but yeah, I'm still. I don't wanna say proud, but I'm happy that I took a loss. So I can learn. I'm gonna see you in New York. Then we're gonna practice. We're gonna do more things. But right now, I really need a break. Thank you for being here. I love you guys, and I'm gonna see you. Yeah, in New York. We did take, so we're 0-3 on the account. Feels fucking familiar. I think this is the same we were on the phase one, but it's all good though. MetaTrader kind of fucked us, but